realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven send. With me tonight, I run away.
Guys, my name is Jeff Storms. I'm a real estate agent with Bridge Realty. This is my Noble M12 GTO-3R, former engineer. Before that, I was a Marine Corps veteran, and avid car enthusiast. I've loved this car for 10 years now. I saw one here in Minnesota. It was a red one, which is no longer here in Minnesota. So as of my knowledge, if somebody wants to correct me, that'd be great. However, I think this is the only one. There's less than a couple hundred in the States. You know, I think the registry, from what I've heard, is about 175 or so in the States. This particular color, even less than that. I've wanted this one for a while. I was on vacation in Florida and saw this thing pop up, and it was just the right time, the right miles, everything. It's got custom HRE wheels, and it's the right color. It's not red like every other car that I have except for the Mercedes. I saw it and I'm just like, I have to have this thing. I have to have it. It was kind of on a whim. I flew from my vacation in Miami out to California, saw the car, came back for Christmas, spent time with my family, then went back out to Long Beach, picked the car up, drove it out to Las Vegas so I could get some seat time during the winter, and had it shipped up here. So it's kind of funny, the tool to open up the clamshell is a screwdriver. So there's a couple spots here, and it's just a quarter turn screwdriver. Another one right here, and same thing over there. So once they're quarter turn screwed, you just lift up, clamshell's open, blow-off valve right behind your head. The engine's supplied by Ford. It's a Ford 3.0 Duratec V6. This particular model is turbocharged, twin turbocharged. They say it's about 365 or somewhere around there. It only weighs 2,400 pounds, so this sucker scoots. It's not like a power monster like my Jaguar supercharged V8 is, but this thing is definitely a completely different animal. In the front here, or the frunk, you have your radiators and your fluids and whatnot. See the ducts down there, coilovers. Custom three-piece HRE wheels. So these are 265, 35, 18 on the tires. So not very wide. It has a couple other, cobbled together parts from other manufacturers. So as I said, like the interior, the dials look like they're from a Ford Contour, but it's actually from a Ford Mondeo in a European model Ford. If you're looking inside the car, it's obviously, it's very bare. You don't have a ton, which is part of the reason why I liked it. One thing, you got some nice details up here, Alcantara. They wrapped the roll cage in Alcantara. Hopefully you can see it there in the video. There's little tiny sun visors, which is absolutely hilarious. It has genuine Hyundai Sonata taillights. So if you look at the rear, you'll kind of see that. Other manufacturers, it's fairly common. Lamborghini back in the day, the Diablo VT had 300ZX headlights. So it's a common thing for manufacturers, especially smaller ones, to use already engineered parts, with their cars. It is completely raw, no nannies, no nothing, no traction control. It's got an LSD differential, blah blah blah. Roll down windows, manual mirrors, the whole 9 yards. It's no frills, all thrills. Carbon fiber inlaid steering wheel here. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox. There's some gauges down here, which I think I'm going to get relocated to up here. It's just a silly spot, but this car is no frills. I mean, if you look here, it's roll down windows. They don't roll down too far. The adjustments for the mirrors, it's just a knob. Behind the seat, like this is literally all the storage that you're gonna get right here in this car. So maybe a backpack or a lunchbox, if you get your SpongeBob lunchbox. Part of my purpose for the car was just to have fun. I'm gonna track it. The car is essentially a track car, but honestly, it's comfortable. Like, sitting it and driving it, I'll be driving mainly to car shows, you know, to and from car shows. It's actually going to get collector plates on it. Minnesota, the state law for collector plates is the car has to be 10 years old and less than 500 of its specific design made in order to get collector plates. It's a 2004, so according to, you know, the Minnesota state statute, as long as it's within or older than 10 years and less than 500 made in that spec, then you can actually get collector plates on the car. Being that there's less than 200 of these, and then there's even less in this color. This is the most sought after color. So, I mean, it's mainly gonna be for shows, you know, I'll go to and from shows, weekend driving, you know, kind of thing, and then track days every once in a while. I'm not gonna beat on it too hard. It's only got a couple thousand miles on it. You know, I wanna retain this car. It's gonna be a car I'm probably never gonna get rid of. A carbon fiber wing, came from the factory like that. I don't know, I think it's APR is who supplied the wing. This one did come with the lip kit in the front. So, one thing I don't like about the car is the location of the battery.
So let's see if we can find the battery.
No.
Okay. So right here you got the battery charger. You can obviously follow the cable. It's way down there. I don't know if you can even see it. So underneath that hose, it's way in the heck down there. Which that makes changing the battery or doing anything fairly annoying. It had
a lot of rock chips, and that was mainly from my drive from Long Beach to Las Vegas. So I'm gonna get it touched up, clear broad, and pretty much all I'm probably gonna do to it besides moving those gauges on the interior. Surprisingly, amount of room in here is because of how bulbous the top is. And I mean, I drove this thing 4 hours and I was not uncomfortable. Cruises on the freeway just fine. So I wanted to thank especially Chris Munger here. I'm in the fantastic pandemic garage is what he likes to call it. Follow him on Instagram. He's got this sweet M4 right behind me. His son has this cool RX-7 that is off camera right now, I believe, but he's restoring it and whatnot. Chris is a really good buddy of mine, and he offered up space until I can figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. I have 5 cars. Chris has this garage. He's building it out now. We're at the Auto Motorplex in Medina. Yeah, I was lucky enough to have a good friend that allowed me to store it here until I figure out what the heck I'm gonna do, you know, with all 5 cars.
All right, so we are now in the car. As you guys can see, this is cool.
Yeah.
First pull in the Noble. Very raw. Yeah, this is bubbly.
It's like a quarter to
Yeah. But I know where it's going. I see where it's going. And I apologize that I'm recording on my phone. Yeah, I left my other microphone zip tied, or one microphone is zip tied. The other microphone is back at the garage, but I'm not missing out on this opportunity. Oh, this is nice. smokes, it's light. Even braking is very easy.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just cruising now.
Yeah. We are so low to the ground, it's so funny. I felt the G-force for sure. I felt that in my stomach. It literally feels like when we're driving go-karts. Brakes mad easy, yeah. I think we break 0 to 100 in like 60 feet. Wow. Well, Jeff, anything else you want to say on the video? I appreciate your time.
Thanks, man. And honestly, you know, my car is stored at the Pandemic Garage owned by Chris Munger. I'm out here at the Medina Automotorplex, so thank you very much, Chris. I want to give you a shout out for letting me store the Noble here until I can figure out where the heck I'm going to put another car.
Awesome.
And Mo, thanks, brother.
Yes, thank you, man. I appreciate your time again. And yeah, next time we'll take this out on the track.
Absolutely.
So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.